everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a book haul, if you couldn't tell from the title. I've only done one other book haul before, and that was my library book sale book haul. I'll leave a link to that down below. But I have acquired more books than I realized since then. So I decided I wanted to do another little haul video. But first, it is so hot outside, and we don't have central AC in our house, and I decided I wanted to try something new. So I'm trying white Zinfandel. I don't think I've ever had white Zinfandel before. So we're gonna give it a go here. It's afternoon, so I can drink. Oh, whew, that is sweet. It's not horrible, it's just really, really sweet. So we'll sip on that while I'm going through this book haul. So let's hop right into it. So the first stack of books that I have are my Book of the Month books for May and June. May, I got Necessary People by Anna Pitoniak. I don't know how to say that. How Not to Die Alone by Richard Roper. And With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. I just read this in June. Loved it. Highly recommend it. Check it out. In June, I got Ask Again Yes by Mary Beth Keane. Summer of '69 by Ellen Hilderbrand. And Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. Spinning Silver is on my July TBR. This is a book that my husband picked out for me to read, so I will be getting to that at some point this month. My next stack of books are books that I purchased at either Barnes & Noble or on Amazon. I got Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. This I purchased at Barnes & Noble. I've been wanting to read some Agatha Christie, so hopefully this is good. On Amazon, I bought Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I am about halfway through it. I bought After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read this in June, absolutely loved this. At Barnes & Noble, I purchased Something in the Water by Catherine Steadman. It's a thriller, don't know much about it. It caught my eye, the back sounded good, so purchased it. I got The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I know that this is Hannah at A Clockwork Reader's favorite book, so I have heard about it. Actually, Night Circus, Something in the Water, and The Cuban Affair by Nelson DeMille, they were on a table that was buy two, get the third free, so that's why I picked these up. And The Cuban Affair by Nelson DeMille. We all know how I feel about Nelson DeMille. He's one of my favorite authors ever. So I basically just buy any book of his just because it's by him. So there's that. I also purchased on Amazon Kristen Hanna's The Great Alone. Also read this in June. It was a buddy read with Tia. Loved this. Gave it 5 stars. And then the reason that I went to Barnes & Noble, well, we went for 2 reasons. First, John needed books to read, and I needed to replace my copy of Little Women because it just got damaged, and that made me sad because this is my favorite book. So I purchased this. I liked the cover. I thought it was pretty. It has gold edges, which I like. So this is actually, it's Little Women and then Little Men and Joe's Boys, 2 of the, I guess they're technically sequels to Little Women. So this is why I went to Barnes & Noble and ended up with the other books that I purchased. And then I have a few books that I've picked up relatively recently, within the past week at Goodwill. I've been wanting to cut down on my new book buying because it's expensive to buy brand new books, but I can't help myself, and sometimes I just want to go look at books. So I've gone to Goodwill, picked up a few books there. I also have been looking for books for my little sister. She just graduated from college with her degree in elementary education, and she actually just accepted her first teaching job, teaching first grade, starting this fall. And she, being a teacher, a brand new teacher, doesn't have a lot of things for her classroom. So I have decided that I want to try and find books for her classroom. So I've been looking at Goodwill for those. So I'm going to show you some of those books that I've purchased for her, as well as the other books that I purchased for myself at Goodwill. For my sister's classroom, and I don't know about a lot of these, they just looked like cute books. So I have Penguin Special Delivery, Missing Mittens, Angel Child, Dragon Child, Chimps Don't Wear Sunglasses, The Teddy Bear, The Paper Bag Princess, and then I got a little like chapter book. I thought she could read it with her students. Stanley in Space. And then the books that I do know something about, I got her some Magic School Bus books. So I have the Magic School Bus Inside the Human Body, and then a few Magic School Bus chapter books. So Space Explorers, The Wild Whale Watch, and The Truth About Bats. Again, I thought these, I mean, I grew up with the Magic School Bus. She grew up with the Magic School Bus. They're fun. So I figured, why not get, again, some chapter books that maybe she can read with her students. And then I got the Magic Tree House book number 1, Dinosaurs Before Dark. So these are the books that I purchased for her. I'm going to send a little care package to her. So most of these, well, some of them I've actually read or I've heard about anyways. So some of them I just picked up because, oh my gosh, it's so hot, guys. Not having central AC is not bad most of the time here in Connecticut, but in the middle of summer when you're here during the day, it gets really hot. Anyways, so first up, I got Stephen King's Bag of Bones. I've never heard about this. I'm sure there are lots of people that have heard of it and read it, but I don't know. It sounded good. And I know that I've read a couple Stephen King books and I've enjoyed the ones I've read. So if you've read this, let me know if it's good. I got The Choice by Nicholas Sparks. Even though I had a not great experience reading Every Breath a couple months ago, I still can't help but pick up his books. I got The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. This is a classic that I've never read, and I want to read more classics. So I actually have a few classics here. I got The Catcher in the Rye. I got The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I have read this. I enjoyed it. I don't believe I own it, so I decided to pick that up. I got The Picture of Dorian Gray. This I did read, and I did really enjoy it. It is very interesting, but I got rid of my copy of it. I would love to reread it as I'm reading more classics. So grab that. I grabbed Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Don't think I've ever read this. I don't think I own it either. I hope I don't. But these are some of the classics I purchased. I got Every Breath You Take by Anne Rule. Again, I don't know anything about this book. I just read the back and thought it sounded interesting. It is a true crime story. That's about all I can tell you about it. So I purchased Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I've never read this. I know lots of people here on BookTube like it. I believe it's Jessie the Reader's favorite book. So I've heard good things about it. This is in like really good shape. Most of these are, you could tell that they're used, but this one's like pristine. So for 65 cents, why not? I got Mary Higgins Clark's Silent Night. Mary Higgins Clark is another one of my favorite authors. I purchased Room by Emma Donahue. Read this for a book club that I was in Utah. Loved it. There is a movie that was based off of this book, which is also really good. I cried. But I didn't bring my copy of this book with me when we moved, and I saw this and decided I wanted to own it again. And I will probably reread it because it was really good. So got that. I got Anna Quinlan's Alternate Side. I'm not even gonna lie, this was totally a cover buy. It's so colorful and so fun that I decided I needed to own it. So I'm drawn to bright, colorful things, and that's what this was. So I got that. I got the autobiography of Santa Claus, as told to Jeff Gwynne. This sounded like a cute, fun little Christmas story. So it combines like historical fact about Saint Nicholas with legend. I think it'll be fun to read at Christmas. And then last but not least, I got My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry by Frederick Bachman. I've heard some good things about this. I've heard some not bad, but not like the best things about this. I haven't read Frederick Bachman yet. I do also own Beartown by him. I've heard amazing things about this. So I will give this a go as well and see if I like it. So that is it for now. Let me know what books you've purchased recently. Let me know if you've read any of these that I have not read. Tell me which ones I should put at the top of my TBR. Let me know what children's books you would recommend me keeping an eye out for my sister for a first grade class. That is it for now. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.